Hey, what's up YouTube? Thanks for tuning in to the Canna Guy channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Hmbldt Dose Pen. Alright, I was very skeptical about these for a very long time, so I was very happy to get my hands on one, give it a try myself. As you know, I've tried a billion vape pens before. This is probably the most expensive and the highest end on the market. It's won some Time magazine awards, you know, so it definitely commands that higher price. But yeah, I want to give it a try and you know, bring it on the channel for you guys, let you know what I thought. So let's open this baby up. Let's get straight to it. First off, the packaging is super nice. It is very professional. It's matte, so it's nice. Has a good feel to it. It's not too shiny. Here, I'm gonna hopefully put this in focus for you guys. We got not the nutritional facts, but the cannabinoid and terpene testings right there. We'll actually show you the mix or the profile of the terpenes as well. This is probably my favorite part about it. You know, they're going for accuracy, they're going for transparency, and you know, as they say, the first complete solution in cannabis. So let's open this baby up. It comes with a nice little booklet. Tells you about the recycling program. They recycle what, like 90 or 95% of this thing, which is awesome. Everyone needs to be doing that because you should see my desk. It's absolutely atrocious. Yeah, we have so many disposable vape pens and cartridges that they just sit around. They're just gonna get thrown away. We need to recycle these things. Yeah, it's got some instructions. I'm not gonna read these too much for you guys. I'll show them here so you can pause it and read them if you'd like. But yeah, their main selling point is it is a measured dose every single time, and it's the only pen that will be able to do that for you. This is what it looks like. It's very beautiful. Look at this thing. That's gorgeous. Now this container that comes in right here, let's take this out. Now they call this their coffin. They call it a coffin for the vape pen. Now I think that's very that's poor taste, you know. Why are you gonna call a medical product a coffin? But anyway, this is what it looks like. I don't know why, but it seems a little phallic to me, or I don't know, feminine. I don't know, but it is very sleek. Rounded ends here. Has a good weight to it. You can see the oil tank at the top there, and it's nice because it does have the color band, and it lets you know which, you can't see it, but it lets you know which one you're smoking on, you know, if you have a couple of them. It's kind of hard to figure out which way to hit. I mean, you're gonna hit it on this end where the oil is, but if you look at it and then you look at the bottom, it looks like the exact same thing. So let's give her a rip. See ya. All right, I forgot to tell you it vibrates. So okay, every time you hit it, when you hit the measured dose, it vibrates to let you know that you hit that dose. And actually, I believe it stops the flow of vapor after that point. So it is just a straight measured dose each and every time. If it were, you know, if you pull on it properly, because sometimes if you pull on it irregularly, it will not trigger the mechanism. The flavor is very floral on this one. And we're smoking the Passion again. It's very floral. I'm getting like rose, some pine. It's the representative I was talking to kind of described it as a hashy flavor. I would agree. It's a little hashy. It's very floral, natural. I wouldn't say it's it's not delicious. You know, there's some vape pens you hit where you're like, damn, that is delicious. This is not one of those. You know, I wouldn't want to puff on this all day, and that's probably good because they can retail for like $100. So you don't want to go through this, you know, you don't want to go through it in one day. They, you know, the company on their packaging recommends, you know, not to exceed 3 hits in 1 hour. Now, it is really interesting. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm trying to shorten the videos. But it is really interesting. They're essentially going against the entire, like, they're going against the entire market and the way the market's culture. Because market culture on vape pens, you rip it, you're gonna kick it all day with your vape pen. You know, you might go through them a couple of times, and you know, a lot of people, they intake a lot of cannabinoids throughout the day. So it's hard to have such a high-end product in a low dose, or rather, you know, it's a low dose. You know, it's a 500 milligram cartridge. You know, it is 83%, 88% cannabinoids, higher than most pens, but it is, you know, it depends on what aspect you're using it for. If you're using this for, you know, a medicinal application, and you don't need that many cannabinoids to activate, you know, and to get your the effects that you need, your relief, then this is a great pen. You only will need 1 or 2 hits, and since they're measured, you will have 200 precisely in this pen, where any other vape pen, you won't be able to tell people how much they're getting in the hit, or, I mean, how long it's gonna last, because it varies so widely. But to most of us, that won't matter. So this is a very specific product for a specific use. You know, if you have a lower tolerance, I would definitely recommend these. If you would prefer, you know, vaping to edibles, because, you know, I personally prefer vaping to edibles all the time. It's faster acting. I don't have to digest it. It's not as heavy, and it doesn't last as long. But yeah, very specific use, I'd say, and especially with a common $100 price tag on them. I don't think it's a very accessible product to many in the marketplace. That having been said, if you are able to get your hands on one, you know, and it's not too much of a burden, try them out. I have tried the Bliss, which I've really enjoyed. I've tried the Calm and the Sleep. All those are pretty nice. I like those a lot. This Passion that I have is cool. It's not bad, but it's not something that I can't put down, or I really enjoy using to its maximum extent. And that vibration is so strange. Every time it vibrates, dude, it's just weird having something vibrate on your mouth. It is freaking weird, man. I could see if you use an entire cartridge, I could see that vibration becoming part of the experience that you might be looking for. Like, you know, the oral fixation that some people get off of vaping, or off of, you know, just smoking joints or cigarettes in general. That vibration adds like a extra element where that could come into play. So on a marketing side, I think that's probably the best thing you could do. You know, and it's very obvious. It definitely lets you know you've had the correct dose. Let's take one more. Don't want to exceed 3. And I didn't really talk too much about the effect. It's effective. I mean, I'm getting, you know, I got a head change. As you can tell, I've probably been talking a little bit different. Yeah, I have a nice little fade on. But you know, for the price tag and for the aesthetics of it, I prefer others. But, you know, if you hit the niche of this market, you know, if you have a lower tolerance than me, then I would recommend it. Yeah, and especially if you are new to cannabis, that's really the market that they're trying to target. If you're new to cannabis, this is a nice product, although very pricey. And you can probably get other vape pens at a fraction of the cost that will maybe not do exactly the same thing, but give you a very similar effect. That's going to be my review. You know, check them out. They'll be around here in California. That's the Hmbldt Vape Pen. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Hope this is an alright review for you guys today. Trying to keep it short. Thanks for tuning in. You have a great day.